I'm Gerald Bentley. This is Wrestling with Sales by Dealership Rescue. My question today is, are you ready to walk the aisle and to be the man? This last week, belt I have right here, made famous by Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. It was his last match after 49 years, and he made a career of being the man. One of his great lines, right? To be the man, you have to beat the man. You have to walk the aisle to be the champion. Well, right now in sales, can you be the man? Are you ready to walk the aisle? Because what we're dealing with is a massive lack of inventory. There's just not a lot of cars, so the easy sales aren't there. The person walking into the dealership saying, oh, hey, I want to get that Malibu LT. Right now, they're being met with somebody saying, no, I don't have one. You can order one. It'll be a few months. That's what they get. And that doesn't work. You're not trying. You're not styling and profiling. You're not walking the aisle. You're not giving yourself a chance to be the man. You're just giving up. You can't win that way if you don't try, right? If you don't walk the aisle, if you don't get into the ring, if you don't compete, you're not going to get this. You're not going to be the world heavyweight champion. This is the NWA title. I think Ric Flair held it 16 times between NWA and WCW. And even WWE, because he brought the title with him. But he's synonymous with being a champion. Even last week at 73 years old, he still walked down the ring like he was the champion. Had a match with his son-in-law, Andrade El Idolo, against Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. It was neat. It was great television. Was he the same Ric Flair as he was in the 80s at the peak of his career? No, of course not. But he carried himself with the attitude that he was a champion. And that's what you can take away from it, right? Even if you don't have the car the person wants, you don't have anything terribly close, you can still carry yourself like you're the champion, like you have it. Have some confidence. Ask the person, what is it about that Malibu, that Accord, that Camry, that Outback, whatever it is, it really doesn't matter. What is it about that vehicle that's super important to them? What's the one biggest thing they like the most? Then try to match it up to something you actually have. Show them what you have can work. Use another Ric Flair line here. Like it or not, learn to love it because it's the best thing going in town today. If you can make that Mazda 6 you have the best thing going in town today, you may well sell it. And to get away from some of the analogies, get away from the belt for a second, Google just did a survey of in-market car buyers, and what they found out was really surprising to me. They found out that the biggest disappointment to customers right now is they're not getting a chance to buy something. The dealerships aren't even offering them the chance to buy the car. They're just saying, no, we can order one, it's going to be a while. They actually are going to the dealership wanting to have the chance to buy something. So a lot of times you're failing just because you literally aren't walking the aisle. You're not giving yourself a chance to even get into the match. You lose before you start. People more than ever are willing to consider something different than what they initially asked for. To the point in that same Google survey of in-market buyers, brand loyalty was the lowest it's ever been, at dead on 50%, a coin flip, one way or the other. It's never been that low. And if brand loyalty is at 50%, guess what? Dealership loyalty is even lower. So, more than ever, it's your turn. You can be the difference. You can be the man. You can walk the aisle. You can win the belt. All you have to do is get into the ring. Give yourself a chance. Give your car a chance to be the best thing going in town today. And walk the aisle like the Nature Boy. feel like you're going to win. Give yourself a chance. If you don't believe you have a chance, you absolutely don't. That's it for this week of Wrestling with Sales by Dealership Rescue. I'm Daryl Bentley. You can follow at any place you get your podcast, and you can also go to dealershiprescue.net to get more. Look forward to seeing you again.